Have you ever wondered about the rich and tumultuous history of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir? A temple of monumental significance, shrouded in centuries of devotion, disputes, and a dash of controversy. The Ayodhya Ram Mandir, a symbol of faith for millions, has a narrative that's as intricate as it's fascinating. A tale that's interwoven with the very fabric of India's cultural, religious, and political landscape. Journey with us as we delve into the historical depths of this iconic Indian temple. Our story begins in the 16th century, with the construction of the Babri Masjid by the Mughal Emperor Babur. This remarkable structure, with its 3 domes and tall minarets, was not just an architectural marvel, but a symbol of Mughal power and influence in India. The year was 1528, and the city of Ayodhya, a place deeply intertwined with the cultural and religious fabric of India, saw the rise of this grand mosque. The Babri Masjid, named after Babur himself, was built by his general, Mir Baqi. This grand edifice was not just a place of worship for Muslims, but also a testament to the Mughal architectural prowess. Its imposing structure, standing tall amidst the cityscape, was a constant reminder of the Mughal rule. During this era, Ayodhya was a melting pot of cultures. Hindus and Muslims lived side by side, fostering a coexistence that was largely peaceful. The city thrived, its people lived, loved and worshipped, all under the shadow of the Babri Masjid. However, the tapestry of this coexistence was not without its frays. As the years rolled on into centuries, the Babri Masjid, once a symbol of Mughal grandeur, began to stir up a different kind of sentiment. The tranquility of the city started to ripple with undercurrents of tension. The peaceful coexistence of Hindus and Muslims began to waver. And so, as we transition into the 19th century, we come to the year 1853, marking the first recorded conflict over the Babri Masjid. But as centuries passed, tensions began to rise, leading to the first recorded conflict in 1853. In 1853, the tranquility was shattered when a violent clash erupted over the site. The serene town of Ayodhya was plunged into turmoil as the first recorded conflict over the Ram Mandir Babri Masjid site erupted. This was a time of heightened tension as the two communities, Hindus and Muslims, became embroiled in a bitter dispute over the sacred site. The British colonial government in power during this period was forced to intervene. They were not strangers to religious conflicts. In fact, they had been grappling with religious and cultural divides across the vast Indian subcontinent. However, the Ayodhya issue presented a unique challenge. The British government, in an attempt to maintain peace, erected a fence around the site. This fence was meant to segregate the areas of worship for Hindus and Muslims. Hindus were allowed to use the outer court, while the Muslims were given the inner court. This was a makeshift solution, a way to keep the peace, but it did not address the fundamental issue. The tension between the two communities continued to simmer beneath the surface, often threatening to spill over. The British, though they managed to maintain a fragile peace, were unable to resolve the underlying dispute. The question of who had the rightful claim to the site remained unanswered. With the end of British rule in 1947, the stage was set for a major showdown. The departure of the British left a power vacuum, and the unresolved issue of Ayodhya was now India's to resolve. Post-independence, India found itself grappling with the Ayodhya dispute, now more than ever. The country, while basking in the newfound glow of autonomy, was also wrestling with deep-seated religious tensions that had been simmering beneath the surface for centuries. In the winter of 1949, a significant event occurred that would escalate the dispute to new heights. Devotees of Lord Rama claimed that the deity himself had revealed idols inside the Babri Masjid. This prompted a flurry of court cases, with both Hindus and Muslims laying claim to the site. The court, in an effort to maintain peace, locked the gates of the disputed structure, allowing neither community to worship there. However, this did little to quell the growing discontent. The decades that followed saw a steady increase in communal tensions. The dispute became a central issue for political parties, with each side using it to rally their base. Amidst this, a key event took place in the 80s. The Vishva Hindu Parishad, a right-wing Hindu organization, started a campaign for the construction of a Ram temple at the disputed site. This movement gained significant traction, culminating in a large-scale Rath Yatra, or chariot procession, led by the Bharatiya Janata Party leader, L.K. Advani, in 1990. The intensity of the dispute reached its zenith on December 6, 1992. A large gathering of Kar Sevaks, or religious volunteers, descended upon the Babri Masjid. Despite court orders and heavy security, the crowd managed to bring down the mosque, brick by brick. This act of demolition sent shockwaves across the country and the world. It sparked nationwide riots, claiming lives and leaving thousands displaced. The demolition of the Babri Masjid marked a turning point in the history of Ayodhya Ram Mandir, sparking nationwide riots and further deepening the divide. It was a moment that threw into sharp relief the grave implications of the dispute and set the stage for a long and tumultuous legal battle that would follow in the years to come. In the wake of the tragedy, the path to resolution and reconstruction began. In November of 2019, the Supreme Court of India passed a landmark verdict. It granted the disputed land to the Hindus for the construction of the Ram Mandir, while also ordering a separate plot of land to be given to the Muslims for the construction of a mosque. This verdict, while met with mixed reactions, was a decisive step towards resolution. It marked a significant moment in the long-standing Ayodhya dispute, which had been a source of religious tension for centuries. Following the verdict, the construction of the new Ram Mandir began in earnest. It was a monumental task, one that required the collective effort of countless individuals, the strength of their belief fueling their determination. Each stone, each pillar, each carving was a testament to their faith and dedication. Finally, in the year 2024, the new Ram Mandir was inaugurated. The grandeur of the temple, with its intricate architecture and spiritual aura, was a sight to behold. It was a symbol of faith, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the power of peaceful resolution. And so the Ayodhya Ram Mandir stands today, a symbol of faith and a testament to India's complex history. From the 16th century Babri Masjid to the 21st century Ram Mandir, the site has witnessed centuries of religious coexistence, conflict, and resolution. This epic saga underscores the Mandir's pivotal role in India's chronicles and cultural fabric. The tale of Ayodhya Ram Mandir serves as a reminder of India's rich past and the enduring power of faith.